Hi, I'm Zoe Campbell from Computer Coach Australia. I'm a qualified computer teacher. I've been teaching people to use computers for 3 decades now. I first started in the commercial area, working with accountants and small businesses to computerise their work. This was back in the 80s. From there, I moved into working for TAFE and worked for a range of people, from small businesses to government departments, council workers, road workers, right through to the unemployed, people with disabilities, mental health issues. I worked there for 20 years. After working in a class setting, I really saw the need for the one-to-one computer help that can really save people's time. Often we spend a lot more time sitting at the computer than what we had planned. We sit down to do a task and then discover it doesn't work, or we don't really know how to do it, and we can struggle away for a long time working that out. So my service goes into people's office or their home, and I ask the clients before I meet with them, I give them a list of many of the things that you can do on a computer, right back from the administration, backing up, updating, file management, through to, the normal applications, the Microsoft Office business type applications, then on to websites, editing, updating, rebranding, creating, then on to social media, and which is a huge topic today, and every business really needs to have a handle on social media. So I provide this service to clients after giving them a document that they can fill out. They can fill in and let me know what it is that they're needing help with. And I have a lot of things on that they can underline, for instance, if they're wanting to set up any social media accounts, what type of social media they're wanting to use. I've also worked in video editing, and we can work together to create videos to promote their business. Social media loves the videos. They come up very high in the search engines. So having these computer skills is a way for clients to be more productive, to get their business out there on the internet. Most people now, when they want a service, they're going to look through the internet to find that service. I also work with people who are not on the internet, so seniors or people with disabilities. And those people are mostly interested in the email, how to send and receive emails and attachments. They don't understand the importance of updating their computer. Depending on what computer they have, they may not be aware of virus protection, or they're overly aware of it, they're frightened. Most of the banks today are closing down and forcing people to do their banking online. And, this is of a concern for a lot of older people. And I work with people with disabilities. So I'm currently working with a boy who's vision impaired, and helping him. What we're going to do is to make a blog and make some podcasts of the way that he uses Daisy, which is a machine that vision impaired people use for audiobooks, and just other things that the client may need. So I do ask the client to write a list of what it is that they need help with and to send me that list prior to meeting so I can understand if I can help them or not. Usually I can. It's not many I haven't. In fact, I can't think of any I haven't helped. And that's the service that I provide. So I think filling in people's learning gaps, rather than going to a class that has a set structure of what they learn each week, I actually target in on what it is that they need to know. So often in a class setting of maybe 16 people, the student would be lucky if they had 5 minutes of one-to-one with a teacher each week. Maybe over the whole 10 weeks, they'd be struggling to get that 5 minutes of one-to-one. And so my service really saves time for people. It saves them time, and today time is valuable, and if we can work the technology efficiently, we can do what it is that we need to do, and that frees us up to have time to focus on things that are going to expand and grow the business, things that we do well and things that we love. And lastly, if the client doesn't have the time to learn the skills or doesn't want to learn the skills, I provide that service as well. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to hear what you have to say.